As we get older, there are more and more issues that we should be keeping an eye on. If you are someone who maybe didn't eat the healthiest diet when they were younger, you may want to look at some vitamins to unclog your arteries. Keeping an eye on your arteries and protecting them from blockages is one of the most effective ways to prevent a heart attack. And they can also prevent strokes and cardiovascular disease, two things you definitely want to avoid. With that in mind, here are 10 vitamins to unclog your arteries and improve your heart health. Number 1. Vitamin E. Did you know that your body's cells use vitamin E to communicate with one another? Not only is this helpful in conveying information across your internal systems, but it also can help you keep your pathways clear of any blockages or clots. Vitamin E is a pretty versatile vitamin, and it can detoxify and remove any free radicals that might be floating around in your arteries. These free radicals can do a lot of damage to your body and are a frequent cause of cancer as they can bounce around and damage your cells, even DNA. In this case, you want the free radicals purged from your arteries because they can damage their walls and lining, creating some discomfort and also a potentially dangerous situation. When the walls of your arteries get damaged, it can cause clots to form in an effort to heal the wound. Unfortunately, this clotting can break up your arteries, clogging up and putting strain on that area. In order to protect your heart health, consider taking vitamin E. But also be warned that foods associated with the vitamin are usually pretty fatty, which could pose its own set of challenges. Number 2. Vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 can be a really helpful vitamin in your fight against cardiovascular disease, but sadly it is often overlooked, even by people actively trying to unclog their arteries and improve their heart health. K2 vitamins help your body out by preventing artery stiffness, which can create a great amount of strain on your body as it tries to pump blood and oxygen through. A lack of K2 vitamins can also result in vascular and valvular calcification, which is essentially a blockage. If you are worried about your arteries slowing down or you have a history of heart disease in your family, the K2 vitamin is a good form of preventative medicine in order to stay ahead of any issues with your arteries. On top of all that, this vitamin is very much affordable and easy to obtain, making it really simple to add into your life as a supplement. Number 3. Vitamin C. If you are looking for vitamins to unclog your arteries, then vitamin C has some truly great effects that you might be interested in. When you intake a great amount of vitamin C from a food source, that vitamin almost immediately gets to work on your arteries, which is interesting because the vitamin isn't nearly as effective at helping with cholesterol or other things we usually associate with an artery-clearing vitamin. Vitamin C boosts your body's supply of nitrous oxide upon consumption, supplying more of it to your blood vessels. This leads to an effect known as vasodilation, which is when your blood vessels relax. As you may have guessed, this relaxing of the blood vessels is a good thing and helps blood to flow through with greater ease. It's thought that this also helps to improve blood pressure, which obviously is great news for your arteries. Foods for arteries aren't always that easy to find, and they can sometimes be difficult to add into your routine. But with vitamin C, you could easily just reach for an orange and be set. Number 4. Vitamin D. Another vitamin that you probably should take a look at for your heart health is vitamin D. This vitamin has had quite the magnifying glass on it for the last couple of years, as researchers and scientists have been trying to figure out just how effective the vitamin is at keeping your cardiovascular health in order. A lot of studies have come out and they have mostly been positive, with experts finding that vitamin D can help with the regulation of blood pressure, as the vitamin is present in several different tissues involved with arterial health. Be warned, however, that the research has been somewhat conflicted on the matter, something that scientists have been quick to point out. While small amounts of the sunshine vitamin, as it is often called, can be very beneficial to your heart health and blood flow, large amounts can actually have a negative impact on your body. High amounts of vitamin D may promote arterial stiffness and vascular calcification, both of which can contribute to arterial blockages and clogs. Taking vitamin D in small amounts is a great idea, but be careful not to overdo it, as this could have the opposite of your intended effect. Number 5. Omega-3 fatty acids. Sometimes when you have a blockage in your arteries for long enough, plaque can begin to form, further reducing the space for blood to travel through. This plaque is a lot like the kind you get on your teeth after not brushing for a while, and can require you to clean out your arteries in order to prevent issues from popping up. Omega-3 fatty acids commonly found in oily fish have shown a surprising ability to get rid of this plaque, as well as helping push blood flow through the arteries better. In a recent trial, participants were made to take EPA supplements, which are a high-concentration version of omega-3s. The results showed that the drug helped to dissolve the plaque from their arteries in a relatively short period of time, which was both good and startling news. Plaque can be a really hard thing to get rid of, and so these results meant a lot to the cardiovascular community. We also think that getting your omega-3s either from fish or as a supplement can help improve the function of the endothelial cells that line your blood vessels, which may help prevent cardiovascular disease. Number 6. Magnesium. Magnesium has long since been considered a miracle mineral for people looking to improve their heart health. It helps to improve muscle spasms that could occur otherwise in your blood vessels. These spasms can lead to high pressure and even in some cases heart attacks for the people who suffer them. And so magnesium is often recommended by healthcare specialists when a patient has a history of heart disease. More recently, though, we discovered that magnesium can also help slow the buildup of calcium plaque in the arteries, which, as we stated earlier, can cause clogs. Raising your body's magnesium levels and intake is a great way to unclog your arteries. And your risk of heart disease is actually inversely related to your magnesium levels. That's just how effective it is. Number 7. Potassium. Potassium is super easy to find as you can get your daily value from just a banana or two. Potassium helps your body fight clogged arteries by preventing the hardening or calcification of your arteries. There are a lot of different kinds of plaque that can start to harden within your arteries, including fat, cholesterol, and calcium, just to name a few. While there are a lot of vitamins that can help fight some plaque, potassium is able to fight essentially all of them, removing anything that may be blocking blood flow through your arteries and improving your blood pressure while doing it. Number 8. Folate. In a study done a little while back, it was determined that high-dose oral folate lowered blood pressure considerably in patients already suffering from coronary artery disease. This disease is the result of constant blockages of the artery in most cases, and is for many people the worst-case scenario in their artery protection plan. Not only does folate work to keep you healthy even through coronary artery disease, but it can also work as a bit of a preventative medicine as well. Folate, along with other B vitamins, can also help your body break down homocysteine, a type of amino acid that can break down your arterial walls. Number 9. Garlic extract. Garlic is great for a lot of reasons, including its ability to help lower blood pressure. This helps to relax you a bit and help with blood flow. It can also help to prevent cardiovascular disease, as well as strokes and heart attacks from occurring. It can also help prevent the hardening of your arteries, which will help to keep your arteries open and running properly. Research has shown that garlic extract specifically can be a great help for people wanting to keep their heart healthy, as it may help to reduce the amount of soft plaque found in your arteries. This soft plaque can otherwise be somewhat difficult to remove and is kind of tricky to deal with. And so taking garlic extract for your heart may help to cover all your bases. Number 10. Evening Primrose Oil. Much like omega-3s, evening primrose oil is chock full of fatty acids that are good for you in a variety of ways. These essential fatty acids help to reduce atherosclerosis, which is the hardening of your arteries. Like we said earlier, this hardening of the arteries can result in an increased risk of stroke, as well as coronary artery disease. So taking evening primrose oil is a simple and effective way to improve your heart health without all that much work. A 2014 study also found that taking EPO supplements, the same kind of oil found in evening primrose oil, helped to reduce blood cholesterol, as well as inflammation inside the body. The study was done on rats, however, and more research will be needed to fully grasp the effectiveness of EPO on humans. What vitamins are the easiest and the hardest to get into your daily routine? Let us know in the comments below. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.